98, 98, 98. Take Venom Believe 98. I'm getting closer to, well, it's kind of a goal. Getting to 100. Yeah, getting to 100. This is Solex. You can find me, Schlex.me. You can find some other things there too. Yeah, baby. And when you get there, make sure you're watching these videos in succession. And I really appreciate you when you share these videos, because you're sharing something that, gosh, man, I'm really not meaning to toot my own horn, but you know, if you take yourself through these videos 1 through 100, it will enlighten you. I mean, you know, you can't, and I'm gonna keep going with these videos, because I know, because there's something that's moving me to do this here, something that's moving me to do this. Solex, yeah. Yeah, Solex, yeah, Solex, yeah, that's what was moving me to do these. Yeah. But, you know, watching these one by one all the way through is going to enlighten you and give you wisdom that you can share with other people. So please share these videos, like them, because I think I know it's a little zany, but this is some good stuff. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Yeah, so listen up, okay? I mean, I know some of the beginning of these videos you're thinking, oh my, this guy's a nut. Yeah, I am. But anyway, so here we were, kind of, I'm still reeling off of that last video, you know, because it's so huge, a lot of people are doing themselves, you know, and then stopping some of those things, changing direction. But here's the thing. People have conditioned themselves so much for so long with everything that they've done. It's become such a habit that to really change directions on a conscious level and go with and start trying to speak other things, trying to kind of wrap it all into one process, ain't not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You have to be able to take it in steps. And I think, quite honestly, if you go through the initial steps of just kind of paying attention to what you're speaking, pay attention to those things, maybe you're only doing a couple of things, but maybe you're doing 150 things, you know, so it's stopping at least those and getting control of that. And then once you get control of that and you're like, hey, well, this is just dandy. Oh, God, I did it, yeah. And then change the direction and start putting it into the other, the one that you want. The one that you prefer. You know, instead of saying, I always get sick all the time. I don't know what it is, but I'm always getting sick all the time. You know, that reminds me, I used to, I don't know what it was. I mean, because when I had a packaging and shipping store for several years, and it was always right before the Christmas season, I always get some major challenge, some sickness. One time I had the worst sinus headache. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. For like a month it went on. And one year I had this other problem that and it was just like, I was really trying to dig in. Is it something I'm speaking or what? It could have been, you know, but I wasn't really that consciously aware of it, what I was doing at that particular point. But I have done those things in my life where I've like spoke things and then they say things. I mean, if you're watching these videos in succession, I've told a lot of those little different stories. Yeah. Tell a little bit about those experiences that I had with doing that kind of stuff, and everybody's doing it every day. I mean, their own life. So just getting control of it and stopping that process, really paying attention to your thought life and the things that you're speaking in your life and all that kind of stuff, and just taking note of all of it that's going on and get control of it and stop. Okay, because the next step is gonna kind of excite you a little bit, because you know you can change things by what you speak in the direction by what you're taking in the positive. And it's not just about speaking positive. Because you know part of the process and doing it on a conscious level is what fits into that, what starts to drive into that is a lack of faith and belief that the process actually works. But if you put a stop to the one of the things that you're doing, and then maybe you do this long enough, and then you start to see that stop in your life, you'll know that you can take faith in that. But in the meantime, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. And I can tell you from a significant amount of experience that I've had that yes, it does. And so, but going to the conscious change, right? One of the things that I spoke, I just spoke it because I knew the power and the things that I spoke had an impact, were going to have an impact in my life. And I would say, I am healthy. I am healthy. I find all the right things and all the right, I can't remember, whatever. I am healthy. I find all the right things and all the right methods to be able to give me abundant and great health. And you know what? Over a period of years, I found all these things. Some of these things I'm going to share. I'm not going to share. Because I want to help my area too, So I always spoke these things about health. And I find all the right things and all the stuff to do in order to give me abundant and great health. And I've just found some great stuff. But the point I'm trying to make, take you in the direction of, is you can take yourself in that direction too. If so be that it's health, or maybe I'm always getting frustrated. Stop speaking it, and then maybe you'll start to see that you're not getting frustrated and you're not doing that. It works, and then you can start to speak the positive things in that direction too. But in the same process, my friends, when you were speaking negative things, there was an emotion that was following that, right? There's an emotion that's connecting with that, that's enforcing that, that's causing that to manifest. Because that emotion's going along with it. Okay. So if you're changing yourself in a different direction with something that's positive, right? At first, you're not going to believe it. You got to understand that you're going to go through that and be patient for it. And allow, be patient. Being patient is also a form of action, right? Towards the direction that you're wanting to go. Being patient is also a form of action towards the direction that you wish to go. And so when you're doing that, you may have to say, and there's so many examples out there of I am wealthy, I am wealth, and you're going to believe that one right off the bat. For a lot of people, no, but I'll tell you from experience, just for mine, is like I got to a point where it's like I always spoke that I always have plenty of money for everything. I always have plenty of money for everything. And I go through these times and I really pay attention to what I speak and what I say, because I try to detach from it all. Because like here recently for me, I got nailed with this $400 and this $400 and this, and it's like I'm getting nailed with all these bills and everything, and I'm just, wait, hold on a second here, hold on, stick with what I've been going with what I've been speaking, right? Being consistent with that, because it's going to take some time for those things to switch and change in your life. That's the point I'm not to make, is when you get control of your life with those negative things and you stop them, and you begin to take yourself in another direction. At the beginning, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to think that it happens, right? And you got to be patient with yourself, and you got to allow yourself to go through that and just speak it anyways. Speak it anyways, and speak it with good emotion. And if you need a good emotion, think about something that made you really happy one time and how that made you feel, and then capture that moment with how that made you feel, and then you're speaking I am, and then you're putting that emotion with it. It's the connection of the two things. It's the connection of the two things, and that's what you're speaking, and that's what your emotions that are following, okay? So the I am intelligent, I am intelligent. I always figure things out, no matter what. I seem to always figure things out. I am intelligent. I am brilliant. all those words, I mean, it could be like a book with all the I ams in the good direction, and it certainly is a good book with all the I ams in the negative direction, too. But where we want to go here is up in the positive direction, up in the positive direction.